Hello everyone, Nika here with your daily neuro nuggets. Grab your favorite drink. Can you guys see what I have? I'm scared to spill it. It's this butterfly pea flower. I actually grew them myself this summer and dried them. Tastes like grass. It's supposed to be good for you, but I like tea. It's still cold in Chicago. I hope you guys are staying warm. Just got out of work and was scrolling through YouTube when I see a law and crime video that posted today about Mr. Bryan Kohberger. It's essential we talk about this because I've always said I'm a big believer that the truth eventually gets out sooner or later. I think we are moving in the right direction when a large news channel is talking about two sources of DNA besides Bryan Kohberger that were not tested, that were completely forgotten about, shoved aside by Moscow PD. Do you think that's a fair trial? If you were in the shoes of Bryan Kohberger and you've been sitting in jail for over a year, saying you are innocent, how would you feel to find out that there are two other sources of DNA that were supposedly never tested? I would feel unsafe. I would feel that they are plotting against me because why wouldn't you test that DNA? People have speculated and said it's because the DNA, the people that DNA came from did not consent for their DNA to be tested. These people don't understand that if you happen to leave your DNA at the crime scene, that's how you are indirectly giving consent. They don't need to reach out to you and say, hey, can we test it? Why did Moscow PD fail to test the DNA? Sketchy. Why wouldn't you want this to be tested? If you supposedly want your community to be safe, if you supposedly want the criminal behind bars, why are you not doing your job? If you don't think that's weird, if you don't think that is a problem, if you don't think that is getting in the way of Kohberger getting a fair trial, I'm gonna have to disagree with you. I believe it's highly problematic. Another thing, Moscow PD, if I remember correctly, came out and said it was male DNA. How did they know it was male DNA if they never tested it? Is this another lie from Moscow PD? Is this another attempt to suppress the truth or part of the truth potentially? Is it possible that not suppressing these two other sources of DNA completely changes the Kohberger is a criminal narrative that we all have seen and heard about on social media, on news channels for a year plus now? It is a possibility. So I was very happy to hear this massive news channel. I understand that they still believe Kohberger is guilty, although everyone is innocent until proven guilty, right? But the fact that they even mentioned these two other sources of DNA that had never been tested is a step in the right direction. This wakes people up and reminds them of these two other potential suspects that are completely forgotten about, have been completely forgotten about for over a year now. So you could say that it's just Ann Taylor trying to grasp at straws, trying to find whatever little things she can to help Kohberger. But the fact that they're trying to unseal everything, the fact that news channels are talking about these two potential suspects is great. We're finally starting to talk about the mistakes, the potential errors committed by Moscow PD, and how that can be used against them in this case, and that how that failure by Moscow PD can help Kohberger in this case. Whether he is guilty or whether he is innocent, Ann Taylor can definitely use that to aid Kohberger. So I'm very ecstatic. I'm also very tired. It's going to be a short video because I do have to work another shift. And I noticed something yesterday. I noticed this because a lady at work literally came at me and slobbered this hair down like a grandma. You know, the saliva, pin it down. She's like, you have a hair thing standing up. Then I realized I'm growing all this new hair. I've been scouring PubMed because I'm a nerd, as you guys know. PubMed is, do you guys know what PubMed is? Let me know in the comments. I did some research on natural herbs, chemicals, things, teas and such that can help hair growth. And I've been testing it. I didn't think it was going to work, but it's becoming very obvious. I don't have a hair issue. I've always had healthy hair, lots of hair, enough. But look at this. My experiment is working, okay? So if you guys see me looking crazy on camera, it's because I'm growing all this freaking baby hair. I literally never had that hair there. I don't recall. So my mix of oils and certain B vitamins, herbal extracts I've made. Yeah, it's crazy. If you guys are interested in my hair growth stuff, let me know. I'm actually researching that for a loved one who's going through some hair loss issues because of a medication that landed her in the damn hospital. And you know what? We might pursue that in court as well, because those side effects were not listed. Maybe this is the wrong place to talk about it, but you guys know I like to vent a little bit. Yeah, it's working. By the way, this recipe, if you will, if you guys have hair loss issues, I will let you know how to make it yourself. You can make it yourself. It's really cheap. It's just an experiment. I'm not saying this will work on everyone, but it's working on me. And I made some for this person as well. So when I see her, I'll give it to her and we'll see if it works, along with some of these herbal things. So I'm excited. I'm happy about the truth. Finally, thank goodness, coming out. Okay, these small reminders are large, in my opinion, reminding us that there is more to this case. Don't forget the two other sources of DNA. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. So I hope to see you guys this weekend. We will see how the weather is, how Wi-Fi, how power is. Stay safe, stay warm, and help each other out. If there's somebody who's in a horrible situation and you can do the bare minimum, whatever that is, why not help each other out? Why not be kind to each other? It's the easiest thing to do. That's my opinion. But enough rambling. I should get to work. Have a good weekend. Take care. Remember to hate the video, and leave a comment below. I will try to respond to all of you if possible. And have a wonderful night. Take care.